What's up, YouTube? It's BC Builds. It's been a while. It's been months since I've posted a video, or at least posted a video of anything significant. I don't remember. Been super busy with my daughter and work. I've made quite a few updates to my custom sim rig. I'm not sure exactly what I showed in the last video. I haven't even been on my YouTube, and fuck, I have no idea how long. So I'm just going to go over most of the main stuff, even if I covered it before, bear with me. I do have some new shit. As you can see, everything is a homemade rig. I built everything myself, well, besides a lot of the electronics. I did some shit. Okay, we'll start off with the screen, and it's on Forza 4. That is my 240 drift car. But that is an Emerson 32-inch TV. I got it for $130 on fucking Black Friday. I have another two Samsung 32-inch TVs that are gonna eventually go in here when I build the frame for the 3 Xbox mount. The 2 other Xboxes will go in there in the closet. Just a matter of time of finishing it. Don't have a table big enough, so I have to build some sort of steel or wooden mount to hold the 3 TVs correctly. Alright, nothing special with that, just a TV. It's only $720. You can see here, which is my HP computer, which has custom built a lot of it. I had the computer for a little bit, decided to mod it. It has the new motherboard, which is a Sabertooth motherboard. It has a Intel i7 2400K processor. It has 6 terabytes. Two 3 terabyte drives, and then I think it's a 256 gig solid state drive. I do have a water cooling system for it for when it's overclocked. I haven't installed it yet, really don't have the time. On top is a Netgear router, wireless router, which I don't even use because we have a brand new one, which is an AC series downstairs, which I have a hard wire running up from that to this. This is just to distribute it to the Xbox, the TV, and the computer, and whatever else I want hardwired in here. It's just basically a switchboard, a hub for me. I have the Xbox Slim with an intercooler. It's maxed out 320 gig. Not JTAG or any bullshit like that. I'm not trying to get banned. HD cable box, Optimum. Alright, some new stuff is if you can not see around my wheel, which is a Fanatec CSR, there is a dashboard, which is functional, and I have an iPod built into it that controls a lot of the stuff in here. The computer, I can turn the Xbox on and off with, just basic stuff. I haven't got too far into it. You see, that is an iPod built in, and it also controls the music. It's kind of like an in-dash GPS that would be in a car. It also, I have iHUD for iRacing and lift for speed. It acts as you can have it set as digital gauges, but because that one's set low, I just have it as the gear number. It just lets me know what gear it's in. Big ass red letters, which works conveniently. I also have all my songs on that, so I don't have to fiddle with the computer. It's quicker on that. And then also, you can see here's the volume controls. That's actually the piece out of this X-Rocker chair that went on the other side. Couldn't reach it because it was down in there, so I moved it onto the dash. Those are the speaker covers that went in the X-Rocker chair, but they're not the speakers. The speakers shit out, so I took them out of an old iHome. On top of it, you can see Logitech. I think they're X530 surround sound speakers. I have this one and this one. This one is the main control one. You can see all the switches. I have the one on top of my TV, and then the 2 on the back of the chair, which you can see. And then also underneath in this jumble of wire mess, which yes I will get to, is the subwoofer, which kind of sucks. I work on cars and I'm around a lot of subs, and that just blows. So what I did, I'm not sure if you're going to actually be able to see it, is this under the chair, or what the chair is mounted on, and actually bolted right to the floor. That is a subwoofer box. Let me see if I can get a view in there. You can kind of see it, you'll have to turn up the brightness. But that is a ring to a 10-inch subwoofer. That was in my car. I have new subs. I got a new set, so I put them in here. Basically it acts like a butt kicker, except for like the shitty butt kicker I had. It actually makes everything rattle, you know, and it works rather well. I only have it running on I think about 400 watts, which is more than enough. You know, I have it kicked most of the way down. What's actually powering it is in this cubby box. You can see here is a PCU or a computer power supply. It's I believe 600 watts. It was the original one in my HP computer, which now I have 1200 watts in my computer to power everything. And then you can see here, which is a dual brand. I bought it at Walmart. I didn't want to buy an expensive amp for the room. It was 60 bucks. It's a 400 watt amp, and just to show you everything works, kick it on and it lights up, and you can hear it rumble. And that's on low bass too. That's lowest as it goes. Well, as it's set on the amp. The switch is on the back. That is a fan to keep it cool, the intake fan for the computer power supply. You can see there's more room in the box. There's just weights in there to hold it down for now. I haven't bolted it to the floor. You can see I can add other inputs from other devices. You know, a lot of tactile feedback. As of tactile feedback, I also have, you're not going to be able to see it that well, but like the Club Sport pedals do, you can see here, I have a motor mounted to the back of the brake pedal, which is hardwired right into the force feedback motors in the rim. So if you're sliding out or you hit a wall, or basically when the pedal's skipping like it would in a car, the pedal will skip, well, it'll vibrate. It's not that correct. It's nice though, it's a lot better than nothing. You know, it's not as nice as the Club Sport pedals, you know, buddy has them. And then you can see here, mounted is, I think it's a 14-inch computer screen. You know, the PC screen, I have a bigger one. I just really didn't need a bigger one there. I think I'll eventually mount that other one over there somewhere. You know, I can support up to, I think, 6 screens off the computer, which is overkill. I have the TV hooked up as one and this one. And I have another one I'll eventually hook up. But I'm going to do the 3-screen thing. So I'll probably just have those hooked up as the computer. But you can see it's on a custom built mount. It's actually a wall mount, old wall mount for a TV, but I built a wooden swing arm. You can see here you can pull one of the bolts out. Which I'm not going to do because it's a pain in the ass. And this whole thing will swivel back and forth, and you can also tilt the TV, you know, I think up to, I don't even know, under 45 degrees, I believe. Then down here under the TV, you can see there is the e-brake, which is not analog. I got rid of the analog e-brake. It only worked on a few games and it works shittily on Forza. So that is actually the sequential shifter from the CSR or fanatec set. But instead of hardwiring it in, and then, well, it is wired to the, I guess, pull back button. But instead of having it where if I ever have to take it off, I made a jack for it. You know, it's a 3.5mm headphone jack, so any, you know, I guess audio cable will work. I use this one that has the, I guess, the L head on it, and plugs in there. And then also you can see I have another one, so it can be completely disconnected from the wheel. And I also have another one on this side, which is for an A button, wherever it's wired to the A button now. I don't have it connected to this yet, but I could wire it potentially to any other button I want. Just quick disconnect. I don't like when things are sloppy when you have permanent wires, kind of like the tactile feedback down there. I haven't got around to finishing that. And then you can also see I modded the shifter. It has a extended shaft on it, which is a 1/2-inch copper shaft, and just a knob that I think I bought at Pep Boys. You know, it's screwed and glued on, so it's a really tight fit and it doesn't wobble like the old one I have. And that's about it. Any questions? You know, and yes, I know I haven't finished the back of the dashboard yet. I haven't finished hardwiring everything, so I'm not going to put the case on or build a case for it until that's all done. Any questions, comments, feel free to let me know. I will put up a video of this all in action. Yes, it all does work. I spent a lot of time on it. Yes, that's a floor mat from a car. I'm actually going to invert the pedals next, finish the back of the case, and then the 3-screen setup. Until then, you know, you guys got this.